Today was practice 8, I think,
Yes, sir.
fall camp, and I guess you guys scrimmaged today. Where are you at this juncture in camp, you personally and the inside linebackers?
Me personally, I feel like we're light years ahead of where we were in the spring when Chiswick first got here. Just fundamentally and just communication-wise, we're always on the same page. I would say personally, just knowing the game, knowing where everybody's at, knowing the stunts, just knowing what we're doing up front, knowing what we're doing in the back end, and all acting on one accord. Linebacker room, just from a standpoint of just physicality and effort and all around, just being smart and being tough, the linebacker creed, I'll just say, like, we've all come together and we all just built this great bond, and we all know what it is every time we step on the field. We all give our all every day. And individual, even if it's like an off day, a slower day, we still go in 110% in everything we do. Always capitalizing on the details, always paying attention to what's going on, and I feel like we're in a good spot right now.
How about for you, this time a year ago, you're just kind of feeling your way around still, first fall camp. How is this different for you, being the guy in the middle there?
I'm definitely so much more comfortable. I just feel like coming in early was a great help. Then going through for a whole year and coming back, it's tremendous. Just Coach Diggs has done a great job of just teaching me, teaching all of us. Coach Chiswick came in here and just changed the culture for real. I just feel like I'm light years ahead of where I was when I first got here this time of year around.
You mentioned fundamentals. What have really the linebackers worked on a lot? What have you improved on fundamentally?
Our eyes, what you're seeing out there, what you're seeing when the play is going on, how things are going to hit, what gaps are going to be open. Just knowing what's going on at all times. I feel like our eyes and just overall knowledge of the game, we've all gotten better, for sure.
The younger guys in that group are pretty going. I think 5 scholarship linebackers total. What do you
Yeah.
like about the 2 freshmen?
2 freshmen, Deuce and Sebastian, are getting better day by day, every day. They're always improving on something. Great players don't make the same mistake twice, and I feel like we got a great group, and none of us make the same mistake twice. So if we make a mistake practice before, we come back and fix it. We just get better each and every day.
And how are you and Cedric working together? What's that like?
2-3 and 3-3, Like Chicago Bulls, we always talk about MJ and Pippen. We joke like that, but it's like heaven. All of us communicate, and all of us love each other. We go out there and believe for one another every single day. So,
Howard, going back to Coach Chiswick's first team meeting with the defense last winter, what sort of tone did he set? And I always say first impressions are very important. What was your first impression, and what did you take away from him very early?
he's a natural leader. He took command for sure. He just came in there and said, this is how our defense is going to be run. This is the standard, and it's standard over feelings all the time. This is the standard we're going to uphold, and no matter how you feel, you come in here, when you go between those lines, you uphold the standard. And that's what he came in here and did, and we've transformed completely. We did a complete 180, just night and day.
What do you mean transform? Can you elaborate on that?
Transform, just not necessarily transformed who we are, but just kind of tapped into what we can do. Just tapped into what we can accomplish, and just came in there, just commanded us he's a leader, and he leads all of us, and I really look up to him.
What's your mentality going into the season?
Take it one game at a time. Just take it one game. Don't overlook games. Take every point like it's a Super Bowl, basically, and keep stacking days. Just keep stacking days.
What are some goals you have for the remainder of fall camp?
Get better every day. Correct the things we made mistakes on, and the things we did good at, just keep excelling at.
When we talked to Coach Chiswick the other day, he said the mission of the defense is to search for inches. Does he use that term with you guys, and what does that mean to you, search for inches?
There's inches all around us, just like if say you're in the 10, you're supposed to be in the 30, and you get over late, you're going to be misaligned, and the gap's going to be wide open. There's inches all around us. Or say you're supposed to be playing vision on the quarterback, and you match, and the quarterback scrambles, there's inches all around us, and you'll be there a half step late, and that's the first down. It's just inches all around us. That's what he elaborates on.
Have you guys made progress searching for inches?
Every day we make progress. We've made tremendous progress in searching for inches, for sure.
Is it clearly noticeable right now as opposed to the way things were?
The energy and everything's night and day, like I said.
What's the 10 and 30 thing you just mentioned?
So 30 is when you outside on the guard, outside on this outside pad, and the 10 is like when you're lined up in the middle, right over the top of the center.
Okay.
Have you all bought into the concept that scoring defense is the only stat that really matters?
Of course, we always want to get the ball and give our offense an extra possession. Anything we can do to get the ball out, anything we can do to change possession or even score. We always just capitalize on get first of all stopping them. Then if we got an opportunity to get the ball and score, we'll do it.
Heard that you kind of have a pretty aggressive, no holds bar dog mentality. What kind of style do you like to bring to the linebacker position? How you play personally?
I can take that back to just who I watched when I was younger. Just my favorite linebacker and players were like Reuben Foster and Brian Dawkins. Just the mentality they brought to every game. And I'm very old school, hardcore. So like the 1970s Raiders, the defense, 85 Bears, 1,000 Ravens. Just going in there and knowing that you're never going to be like, you're just going to be dominant. You're going to dominate every point in the game. Just dominate every point in the game, and force the man to act against his will.
What do you like about the group in front of you, the defensive line? What do you see out of them? Any standout guys? What's the difference in that group?
Man, those guys came a long way just fundamentally, and they're huge. Like you can't move them. Like they're huge, athletic, fast, and they can't be moved. And if once they get in their mind that they're not going to be moved, they're not going to be moved, and they're going to make plays.
Power, a lot of guys your age don't know about 1970s Raiders. How do you know about that?
I blame my dad. He showed me a lot of old clips, and I just love the game. I love football. I love discipline. I fell in love with it just when I was 6 years old. And yeah, just the theme song, the Autumn Wind. I just love it all.
Do you just like get on internet, just start searching for stuff like that, go on YouTube, Googling old games?
NFL films, like, we always had the NFL network on. They always play the old clips, and I always just sit there and watch. And I just be, just locked in, and I fell in love with it.
All righty. Thanks, Power.